Drifting Through Time by Axel. Very calming. Yes, it is very relaxing. Thank you, Axel, for the music as always. And it's Friday, and that means somebody's already in bed.
Oh, actually, hello everybody. I am not in bed because there is a dog and a big man in my bed, and they are noisy sleepers, and so I left.
Ah.
I'm not in my bed. I'm up on the sofa, albeit it's a very large sofa that reclines, so I'm sort of kind of in bed, but not in my bed where you would normally find me.
I hate to tell you this, after saying hello, Rachel, Axel is laughing with emojis. He's not far wrong, is he?
No. He's not.
Actually,
he's not far wrong at all.
You threatened a while back to record Robbie's snoring.
I've got recordings on my phone that go as far back as 2016.
Ooh.
I've got many of them.
Well,
I can send them to you.
I know I don't snore because I've never heard it.
Exactly, and I don't snore either, obviously.
No.
But yeah, I can send you a few.
Can you?
Actually, you know what? I should send them to Axel because he could probably sample it into something.
The snoring song.
Right.
Oh no, better still would be Deep Sleep.
Deep Sleep. Yeah, but that's a relaxing title, and this noise is anything but relaxing.
Ah.
This is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right.
More. It's just this kind of chainsaw noise, and it is horrendous.
Apparently, Axel's ex-wife, it was so bad, the neighbours even came over and asked what the noise was. That's just told the world, Axel. Marvellous. Anyway, Rach, how are you?
I'm good. I'm really tired. It's been a very large week in my world, and it's going to be a pretty interesting weekend. We've got activities aplenty, but I'm okay. I'm awake-ish, but yeah, I can function enough to keep you guys amused for the next hour.
Good. Well, let's just say hello to a few that have bothered to log in. And I have to say hello for the phenomenal amount. Dobry den, Moscow. Huge numbers listening up there. And listening on here as well and everywhere else. Hello to Ian and the lovely Michael, of course. Spy21, where are you? South Africa. That's nice. Magical Moments is in GB. Michael's actually put, my thoughts go to the family and friends of Pauline Collins, who died yesterday, the actress who became famous for a role in the British comedy film Shirley Valentine. She's very good at that. I like that film.
That's actually, it's interesting that this happened when it did, because that play is currently on, that the movie became a play, and that play is currently on here in the city I live in.
Wow.
So they would have done a big hurrah to her at the end of Curtain tonight, I would have thought.
Yeah, I'd have thought so. Hello to Paul, the producer. Axel also wants to say hello to Susanna. And good day to RTI Prop It's Friday. Hello, Uncle Eric, and everyone else. Lots of comments about Axel's track, which I can't really do. What was this? Oh, Void is back. Hello, Void. How the devil are you?
Void has been in the void.
Yes, Void has been in the void. I thought Void was down from your part of the world, if I remember rightly.
Where are you from, Void?
Yeah.
Tell us. Fill the void.
He says, an evening of goodness to thee. No, that's nice.
Oh, so he's nighttime, so he could be near me.
Yes, South Wales, South Australia. I knew I was right, I remembered.
Oh, that's where I am, yes. We're in the same state.
Yes, South Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's all right. You have to go for a cup. You'd have to go for a cup of tea.
We can go for a cup of tea, but we're both in the city of Adelaide, or as we all call it, Radelaide.
Radelaide? Why Radelaide?
Because it's rad.
Oh, I see. Not a positive then.
No, rad means awesome.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, got more information for you coming through right now, hot off the presses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down near Victor Harbour on the coast.
Oh, I love Victor Harbour. My auntie and uncle live down there, and my great aunt used to live down there, and I spent a lot of my childhood down at Victor Harbour. It's about, to give you some reference, Uncle Eric, it's about maybe an hour of drive from me.
Okay. Now, we're not going to do this on the radio for obvious reasons, but Void, if you want to be put in touch with Rachel and Rachel wants to get in touch with you, Void, can you email? Don't put it on you now or anywhere else. Can you email studio@rti.fm, studio@rti.fm, and we'll forward it on to Rach. There you go. That's the safest way to do it. Otherwise,
Uncle Eric, I'm having a minor technical problem.
Uh-oh.
I need to get off this Wi-Fi and onto the 5G, and then I'll call you back.
Okay, done deal. So
I'll be back in a sec.
Rachel's internet's dying, so the old type my phone name and address and credit card number in here. Sure, that'll do it. Yeah, I can imagine that would. Yeah. Yes. Actually, do you know what's really funny, Void? I think and know that certain people would do that. I've heard them do it on the radio where they give out all their information. And do you want the credit card number? And you go, and you say to the people, no, stop it. You shouldn't give that out on the radio, but they do. It is a bit...
What done you?
Well, I was just saying to Void, he jokingly wrote, I'll type my full name and address and credit card number here in the chat. Then he had, it is scary that some people are so unaware of the dangers. But what gets me is the dangers are not from necessarily or originated from the internet. There was people who did daft things back in the days of talk radio when I used to sit in the studio we did have internet nearly, but you're on FM and, you know, you're a London station and people are giving out information which probably ended up getting them in the court for divorce. Ridiculous. But there you go. Nothing such funny as folk, is there?
No, that's true. No, I'm sure Void was kidding.
He was. So anyway, Void, just email across the studio at rti.fm and we'll put you guys in touch and see what comes from there. We could have an outside broadcast from a coffee shop.
We could. I could do it all on memo and then sample in Rob snoring.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Anyway, thank you, Michael, for the bit about Pauline. And I also want to wish the police officer, the railway police officer, who is slightly getting better after saving oodles amount of people last weekend on a train with a knife idiot.
That was crazy.
Yes. And he hasn't seen you on here for a while. I recently found out it's only on Friday nights now, says Void. Well, no, that's because Susanna's taken over Wednesdays to do a different thing after I was very ill. And so I had to cut back. I'm still not 100% yet, but we will get there. And Rachel's helping out because my energy level disappears off the face of the planet. I shall get well soon, Void. It will get sorted. I'm back for more... what's it called? MRI next Tuesday. Back in again. I'll have more power from the electromagnets then. So, Rach, what we got today?
Well, we can start with something. We'll start with something lovely.
Oh.
Did you know that today, you didn't know because I'm about to tell you, that it's National Hug a Bear Day?
Really?
Yes. So cuddle up with your favourite teddy or relive childhood memories and throw a picnic for the whole family with all your stuffed animals. I can't because it's, 10:45 at night. But what's a funny tie-in with this, of course, is that I call Rob Robbie Bear.
Yeah, well...
And I call him Bear for short.
but are we talking about real bears?
No.
Just teddy bears?
Yeah. So I call him Robbie Bear, and then it gets shortened to Bear. No. Now, because Rob is a lovely man, as you know, but also the laziest man on planet Earth, his nickname for me is Bear, because he couldn't be bothered to come up with another. Oh. So it's just Bear and Bear in this house, so everybody's Bear and Bear and Bear and Bear. But actually, I did cuddle a teddy bear today. I bought a teddy bear at Yankee Stadium.
Oh.
And, well, actually, I don't think I bought it. I didn't steal it. I want everybody to be clear about that. I'm not a felon. But it's this little teddy bear, and it's got a Yankees jacket on.
All right.
And I call him Judge because Aaron Judge is my favourite baseball player. And we went into the Yankees gift shop when we were at the stadium because I was unaware. It was a beautiful day, but once you get in the shade in the stadium, it's freezing.
Yeah.
And I was very, very cold. So Rob said, well, let's go to the gift shop and buy something for you to wear. So we did. We bought a scarf and a hat. And I saw this bear and I said to Robbie, I want this bear because he's so cute. He's not that big. He's just little. And I want him. And Rob said, oh, my God. And he said, how much is he? And because you're expecting in America, but also at Yankee Stadium, if it's official merchandise, this bear was going to cost more than a kidney, right? So I looked at the tag and it was only like $25.
Oh.
So it was only $25 and Rob said, you can definitely have a bear. It's only $25. So yeah. I took everything up to the checkout. The lady rung it all up and she put it all in a big bag and off we went. And after the fact, after we even left the stadium, we were doing something else and I pulled everything out of the bag and I looked at the receipt. They never charged me for it.
Uh-huh. Well, we know about this because Void has just
gifted the bear.
Void has just said. I did see a video on Crime Watch Australia last night. They were looking for an unknown lady who stole a bear and smuggled it into Australia.
Yeah, that would have been me. But I didn't steal it. I didn't even know. If I'd have known, you know what? This is how it would have gone. I would have said to Bear, we didn't pay for this. We didn't pay for this. We need to go back and pay for it. And he would have said, "You out of your mind? Run!" That's how it would have gone.
Right.
So, I didn't even realise until we got, and Rob didn't even realise when he tapped his card, when they said it's this much and tapped his card, he just sort of paid for it and didn't pay much attention to what he was paying for or not paying for.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So,
to be honest,
it was
Rach,
pretty interesting.
I'd have been in the same position, because the only times I kind of look at my plastic card is when it comes up and goes, "Oi, I want to make sure it's you. Put your PIN number in." And even then, I very rarely look at the receipt or cost, because I already know roughly what it is in my head anyway. So it's not excessive over that. I'm there. And Void says, by the way, your secret is safe with him, Rach.
Thank you. And I hope nobody else tells. This is a safe space.
Yes. Breaking news just come in from Michael that Julia Wandelt, who was who repeatedly claimed to be the missing British girl Madeleine McCann, has been found guilty of harassing the McCann family, but not stalking the family. It serves her right.
Yeah, naughty. Leave him alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get on to another day, Rach.
Well, this is good for you guys, and sometimes Void will back me up on this. We've had a bit of crazy weather here in Adelaide the last few weeks. It's either been very, very warm or torrential rain, but it's never been sort of anything in between. But it's Gumboot Friday.
Right. Now I should explain this, because in
you call them galoshes or Wellingtons, don't
Wellingtons.
you? Yes.
Yeah, and apparently it's very windy as well.
It is windy. It was really windy today down here. It was a bit windier where Void is, because he's in a seaside place.
Yeah, well, he did actually say, he added a comment, which I won't read the whole thing out, because a female that he knows once stole a bag by mistake. She was looking at bags and didn't end up wanting one, but after leaving, she realised that she'd walked out with a bag on each shoulder.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? People don't mean to do these things. They're just, and in this case, it wasn't even us being, sort of being vague and accidentally walking out, when we'd had something in our hand and not presented it to a cashier. Like, we'd handed it to them, but she clearly hadn't zapped it. And because Yankee Stadium is in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
And we're staying in Manhattan. It was a good, half-hour train journey, subway journey to get there. And it's also not the greatest of neighbourhoods.
No.
But that you go go back to the city and back to the hotel. When we realised what had happened, if it were up to me, I would have got on another subway and gone back there. But by the time we would have gone back there, it was shut.
Oh dear.
So, and then we weren't staying in the city. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that the Yankees as an organisation aren't going to miss my $25.
I doubt it very much. Let's get rid of that subject, because it's all too messy for me.
Yes.
Because my wife is the exact opposite. She would have gone back.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah, I would have gone back, but by the time we realised what had happened, there was just no way to fix it. There was no way to fix it. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna call that as a mistake on them. And I did my level best in my brain to make it correct, but I couldn't physically make that happen.
Yeah.
So, and I did inject a lot of money into that economy while I was there.
Well, that's okay then. And I do have a message to give out.
Oh, what is it?
Amazon press office. Will you please answer your phone before I throw a wobbly?
Oh my God, haven't they got back to you yet?
No, they've changed phone numbers. They don't answer it. I've sent them emails, they don't answer them. And Amazon, you are turning out to be horrific. Horrific.
Yeah.
I'm thinking my account might get closed soon.
Yeah, I would. I've shut all my Amazon stuff off.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway.
I don't like them anymore.
No, me neither. And it's not because of me, it's because of who the gift was for. That's the issue.
Yeah, of course.
And, you know...
Did you get something nice, though? Did you end up getting something nice?
No, I was told to hang on, but this weekend we're going to go and get something. I've decided.
Oh,
Damn
good.
it.
Okay.
Damn it. What? Well, no, I'm not going to do that yet, Michael. I'll do that in a minute. Because we're carrying on with what Rachel's got, because I have a funny feeling it's not like last week. I have a funny feeling there's a lot of stuff there.
There is a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot. This is something that there's one here that's going to be specifically interesting to our Europe UK people. So I'm going to leave that one to a little bit later because it's a really good one. Now this is something that that is could be a little bit hit and miss. It's Love Your Lawyer Day.
Right. Right.
I think what they're trying to do is promote the fact that, you know, legal people are the defenders of justice and the guardians of rights. But they're also... What's that old joke? What do you call 10 lawyers chained together at the bottom of the ocean?
Don't know.
A good start.
If your lawyer is a bear, then you could hit two birds with one stone today.
You could.
Yeah.
You could absolutely do that.
No,
and you know what? If you've got a lawyer and you are fighting something particularly ferocious, I hope your lawyer is a bear.
But the trouble is, in today's world, and I'm not defending lawyers because, I mean, when I come back next time, I'm going to be a lawyer. I mean, it's the greatest profession ever because you answer a question or a phone call or have a meeting with a client, you charge them. You then get them to write it all down for you and you charge them to read it. You then make a couple of modifications, send it back to you, and they charge you again. So basically, they don't do anything. They just charge the clients.
My grandfather was a lawyer, and when I was in high school, in between furloughs, after I did the big acting thing, and decided, I was going to become a lawyer as well. I was going to go and study to be a lawyer, but I instead was 19 and ran away to Sydney and spent the next few years, well, pretty drunk, really.
Yeah.
You know, but I never went back to study to become a lawyer, and I'm actually glad I didn't.
Okay. Well, anyway, the problem with lawyers, and I've had that, it's got to the point recently where somebody said to me, Eric, why don't you draft up the letter that the solicitor's got to send? Because at least it'll be factually accurate, and just get them to send it, approve what they're going to send out. And that's what we've ended up doing, which is bonkers. And yes, please, I would love the CEO's email address in terms of Amazon Germany, which is good. Oh, Liam says, love from Canada.
Liam!
Where have you been?
Where have you been, Liam? It's probably been asleep because we are on, it's very early there.
Well, that's very true. It's probably 6 o'clock in the morning or something daft like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. That's lovely. So now, I mean, I know there are solicitors. I mean, my cousin is actually a solicitor, and he's still proud to call himself a solicitor, unlike these guys who go, "Oh, I'm a lawyer." No, you're not. You're a solicitor. No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
you're a solicitor. You're a lawyer in America. You're a solicitor or a barrister
Yes,
here, and I'm pretty sure you guys have the same system in the UK
correct.
because our system's based on yours.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And you know
yeah.
what's really funny, Rach? I challenged one day, and I wrote to, and in the end, I wrote to his boss, and I said, "Do you have a category in your organisation called lawyer?" So I went. He wrote back and said, "No, no such thing. They're either solicitors or officers." So I shared this with the lawyer, and he said, "No, that's what I decide I am." So I said, "Well, you better tell your boss then." And he freaked. "How dare you write?" Liam adds, "Thank you, love you guys very much. How's all the guys Friday going so far?" Well, mine's fine. Mine's really
Mine's
good.
almost over, but it's been good.
Yeah. We had Elizabeth in the office this morning.
Oh, so something got done.
Oh, ha, ha. Quelle surprise. Actually, she hugged a bear this morning.
There you go.
RTI Teddy.
Teddy, of course.
We've still got Teddy, the original one.
Of course you do, because if you didn't, I don't want to. I don't want to even wonder what would happen if you didn't. No.
Ah, Abby, I wonder. Oh, Abby's just become a fan. Hello, Abby. And I think that says Saskatchewan, which would
Yay!
which would put you in America.
Yeah, that'll put you in company with Liam.
Yes. Over on that side of the pond. Trina says...
We're loving our Canadian cousins today.
Yeah.
We're really loving them.
We are loving them a lot. Well, we love them anyway. Because they're nice
We always
people.
love the Canadians. I love Canadians. I truly do.
I mean, they are smart people. When you think about it...
They're nice. They're nice people.
Oh, hang on.
Nice.
This is family. I'm Liam's girlfriend.
So you are in Liam's neck of
the woods. Yeah. Sit next to he got me into this show. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yay. Well, look, you know what? We're sorry for the first time, but any other time it's on you.
Yes. Absolutely. Let's have another day, and hello to Trina again, who says afternoon all.
Hello. Oh, this is something you'll enjoy. It's Notary Public Day.
A what?
A notary public.
What's that?
A notary is somebody who is like a JP.
Oh yeah, that sort of notary.
They stamp things and make them all official, and and notarized documents and all that sort of jazz.
Kind of like nearly a solicitor, but not.
No, just not. No, more like a JP. More like a justice of the peace, not a solicitor.
Yeah, yeah.
So more like a justice of the peace, where you take your, document that you need to be, notarized. You need to make it official about something, and they've got special powers and a special stamp.
Yeah.
And they stamp that document, and therefore it's been completely, it's validated.
No, you're right, because I have been to one in Poprad.
Yeah, you would have.
I had to get something validated back in the day when I was applying for residency here. But anyway, I like this. Void says, I feel stupid now. No, don't.
Why?
I didn't realise we were supposed to bring a date to the show.
That's very cute.
I like it. And then Liam saying, when is it that yellow teddy bear day? And what's it called again? Oh, you mean Pudsey?
Pudsey?
Pudsey, yes, Pudsey. I don't know, to be quite honest. Don't know. Does the UK have a monopoly on McDonald's right now? No. No. We've got them in Slovakia as well. And Elizabeth can't quite say it. She goes, McDonald's. McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want her saying that anyway.
Yeah, yes, you're quite right, Liam. Pudsey Days, which helps out kids. It's a fantastic organisation. It was started by Sir Terry Wogan, the late great Sir Terry Wogan, on BBC Radio 2. Void says, fun fact, my name is also Liam. Now we know.
Gosh, it's getting weirder
You know.
today.
Yes.
So many links and ties and threads going all over the place.
I know, it's really weird. Have we got another day?
Yes, would you like to talk about the fountain pen day?
The fountain pen?
Mm-hmm.
I did have one. No, actually, I think I've still got one. I have. It's a Parker.
It is a really tricky little instrument to use. Do you know that it came to exist in 1636?
I thought they were still using quills then.
1636, it combined a reservoir of ink with a metal nib that didn't require being recut constantly like a quill.
Yeah.
So they came up with a metal version of it because it was the quill has to be constantly recut.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a natural fibre, so it has to be constantly recut, and that was proving to be, irritating to many, and also they used to go through them a lot. I would imagine.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
So some clever clogs said, "Hey, let's put a nib on this thing," but you still had to dip it in the ink and whatnot. I've never been able to master dipping ink.
I
make a mess. It's no good.
No, because I remember when I was a kid, we had to use them at school, and there was blobs of ink everywhere, and on my hands.
Yeah.
More messages coming in. Liam's ordering hash browns from McDonald's for this morning. Okay.
That's okay.
And from Michael, Liam, it's called Children in Need, with Pudsey Bear, and it will be next Friday, the 14th of November, here in the UK. And Liam wants to know, Eric, do you know? Maybe. If people were using the internet in the 90s, and if so, how so? Oh, it's horrible. Did you use internet in the 90s, Rach?
What?
Did you use the internet in the 1990s?
Yes, I used it I remember using it when Beth was really little. Mm-hmm. So 1998.
So
1999.
So it would have taken you about 10 minutes to download an email.
Yeah, and of course that sound. You know how sounds can trigger a trauma in you.
Yes.
The dial-up modem has a trauma trigger for me.
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible.
It's the worst noise.
But, no, I think Australia was saying. Rachel, correct me if I'm wrong. Back in, I was on the internet from the early 90s, and back then you would have, as Rachel said, the modem with the funny noise, but you got charged per minute you were on.
Mm-hmm.
So people were ending up with like huge bills just for being on the interweb. And I remember I was actually on a radio station in London at night time, and I'd spoken to British Telecom, who did like me a lot at the time, and they'd given us a year. Now this would have been about 96, 97, a year of unlimited access internet. Absolutely no restrictions whatsoever. And it was a huge prize race. It was monumental because it was worth, they estimated it was worth thousands and thousands of pounds. And we didn't say anything, but we actually bought the M25 ring road that goes around London to a standstill because I just said, I want one of those, is the answer to the question. And people were just stopping and texting. I didn't realise till the police told us that the M25 had come to a standstill and they'd worked out it was us. Liam says my bill would be thousands if I it was charged per minute now. Yeah, absolutely.
We all would, and with social media and scrolling and the hours and hours you spend on your phone. But the thing that irritates me about all of this is, and usually I'm irritated about something, and here's another. Our internet speeds here are cactus, terrible, rubbish, garbage. And we invented Wi-Fi, and that just really always gets in my craw.
Do you know what, Rach? I've just had a flash of inspiration. Somewhere near you, you will have what's called an internet exchange. Now, that's a not-for-profit company that supplies internet access to lots of other companies. Now, if you drop them an email and say, my ping speed's atrocious, blah, 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 they will actually have a go at the internet company themselves for you.
Well, they should, because, our speeds were fine when we were using a different company.
Yep.
And we had when I say we, I mean Rob, had a disagreement with that company, and we had to go to another. And since we've shifted, it's trash. As soon as I switch it off when I'm talking to you, if I switch it off, it's much better.
Oh, right.
I'm accessing something completely different. I'm accessing,
your phone
the ether.
Yeah, your phone data.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, seriously.
Which is with the original company we were with, the phone's with the original company that we had our home Wi-Fi with. So it works. It always works. But, I mean, it's ridiculous because I'm sitting here talking to you. I can see the modem from where I'm sitting. And I can't get a decent connection with you on it. So
no, but Rach, I don't think it's necessarily the modem. You should ask the Internet Exchange to ping your house and see what the speed is. And if they do that, they will give the... and I've done it because I found out that a mobile company and the fixed line company shared a network back to Bratislava in Slovakia, and I checked it on my phone. It was exactly the same, so I knew what the problem was and I knew where the problem was. So I told the Internet Exchange the next day, hey ho, it was all good again. Funny that. Mitchell says hi, and Liam wants to know, do Eric or Rachel ever use pay-as-you-go for mobile phones?
I used to use it when I was, in different circumstances I had to, but now I don't. Now it's plans.
I have used pay-as-you-go, but I don't think I've got one going at the minute. No, I haven't.
We use pay-as-you-go when we're overseas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We always rock up to whatever country we're in and we grab a SIM and then just put a bunch of money on it.
And you will, in America, you will save yourself lots of money, obviously.
Because the roaming charges on our phones are crazy.
Yeah.
So, and we made that mistake, we only made that mistake for about a day when we first travelled, but it's just easier to, rock up and then get the SIM. Although, here's a trap for young players, and it caught us in the middle of London at midnight. When we went to Europe and came to see you, Uncle Eric, we started in Paris.
Right.
And we got SIMs in Paris, and then we left there, and then we went to, Newcastle, had Christmas with the fam, and then we ended up in London. We were either not paying attention or something, but the SIM only lasted for 7 days unless you made, a reconnection to it. So we went to see Star Wars The Last Jedi at that massive IMAX in London, that huge IMAX.
Yeah.
We went there and it finished at midnight. And of course, at midnight, our phones stopped working. And we didn't know where we were. It was
Oh
midnight.
no.
We didn't have phone access. We had no maps. We couldn't call anybody. There was nobody around I don't know what happened in London that day, but everybody decided to stay home. There was nobody, and we walked for miles and miles and miles until we could find like a taxi or a bus or something. We were looking. It was just so don't. If you do this when you're overseas, make sure you know
I know what
how long
happens.
it's going to last you and how you have to recharge it.
I know what happened because this was post-Brexit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there was no roaming agreement with the UK per se. Had you got one in Paris and come straight here, it would have lasted for weeks.
Yeah, because it was 7 days. It was like 7 days, and Rob looked into it the next day because all we did was we reconnected and recharged it, and that was fine. But like he said, oh, this was going to run out in 7 days anyway. I said, well, how did we not know that at the time? And he said, oh, we probably did, but we just didn't.
No, you don't
pay
register.
Any attention.
Yeah, exactly. We do have some more breaking news from our correspondent, Michael. The BBC is breaking that a prisoner that was released from his Majesty's Prison, Wandsworth Prison, in error on the 29th of October has been caught. The prison service let a convicted criminal out, and it wasn't the first time recently, it's the second time. But he's been free since the 29th of October. But he's been caught, so well done to the police prison service and maybe
Good
some
job.
really smart thinking citizens on the street being sensible and phoning the police, which is what tends to happen. Have we got another day?
Oh, we do. Hang on. Oh, where did my glasses go? Oh, there they are. Sorry. Anybody who likes a bit of a tipple, you and I don't, but anybody who likes a tipple, it's International Merlot Day.
Who?
Merlot.
What's that? Oh, Merlot.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. No, I have to be honest, Rach. And whilst I don't drink at all, as you know, I still have a yearning for a tipple that hasn't gone away. Not at all.
Yeah.
And
no, of course.
You know, and a friend of ours was coming around the other day, so I know that she loves British cider, so I managed to buy a proper British cider. And then she didn't come, so it got put in the cupboard, and I'm going, oh, I'd love that cider. Oh, I could murder for that. But it's been there several weeks now, and it's passed, and I'm not going to, because it's got far too much sugar in it.
Yeah, it's really bad for you, and it depends what you're drinking. But I mean, there's certain things that you drink, and it's just got absolute buckets and buckets of sugar in it.
Yeah, and the trouble is, I get caught.
If you drink a cask wine, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
because they're full of sugar, and that's when you tend to get a worse hangover because the sugar dehydrates you.
Yes.
Then the alcohol dehydrates you, and then you end up with a whammy of a hangover. Than you would if you were to drink, a couple of beers.
Yeah, well, I'm not translating this literally, but I'm putting it in a contextual translation. When Elizabeth says pick, she means injection. And what she does in the morning, she says, Daddy, pick. And that's me done for. If I've been naughty and eaten a bar of chocolate the night before, I'm dead. Because Mummy and Elizabeth see the figures, because she takes the machine straight to her mum.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm caught. I'm caught. I'm banged to rights every time. But, there we go. Anyway, we move on. We haven't got paid.
Okay, we're not drinking Merlot. I want to get to the good one now, the good one that you guys will enjoy.
Right.
It is Jersey Friday.
Jersey.
And when I say Jersey, I mean
cows.
No, I mean football kit.
Right. I thought you were going to say cows or potatoes.
No. Jerseys.
Jerseys.
Your favourite football team, your football kit, the shirt that they wear.
Oh, I did once, years ago. I bought one in Luton. Because
Of course, yeah.
I used to go there when I was a kid, when they were in League Nothing. And I just thought, I ought to take one for some reason. And I did. I've never worn it. I ought to, really.
We've been purchasing them in dribbles. I don't know why we have. I don't know. Every time one of the family members sees it, they want one. All the Talienti people are Sunderland supporters because that's where Rob's mum's from.
Right.
So they're all Sunderland supporters. They're all mad Sunderland supporters. So he's been going on the Sunderland website and ordering jerseys with Talienti on the back.
Oh.
So the first one turned up for his brother's birthday, his brother's 60th birthday. And, of course, the nieces and nephews saw it. And I want one. And then I want one. So I've had a whole a parade of these things turning up. But, I mean, I got to give them their due. That it's a brand new release. You had to go on an email list to be notified that they were in and that they were ready to go, and they were doing a run on them. And even that, because you thought, well, there's going to be a lot of them, a lot of people are going to want them, and we're going to have to wait for ages. Plus the shipping to us, it's just going to take ages. No, he orders it, and then not even a week later, there it is.
Good grief.
I'm like, crikey.
I tell you what, because they've got such an unusual name on the back, you should keep one in storage because that may well be worth a lot of money one day.
Yeah, well, I said to Rob, did you order one for yourself? And he said, no, I'm not going to order one for myself. And I said, well, just order one, that we can keep, because he's got. When we came over to see you, when our phones were operational before we got to London,
yeah,
we were in Newcastle, Sunderland for Christmas because we had Christmas with the family, and Robbie got to go to a game, and because this family has really close ties with this club, he got a jersey and he got it signed by a bunch of people.
Oh, right.
So that one's hanging up in the wardrobe in the cupboard, and it's going to stay there. It doesn't get worn; it just hangs gently in the wardrobe. So that's nice. A very prized.
Well, no, actually, when King Charles was at his coronation, the official T-shirts that were out, I didn't get one for me, but I did get one for Elizabeth, and we've kept it in the plastic, in the wrapper.
You got to.
Yeah. It's worth a fortune.
You got to keep
sometimes.
it in the wrapper, yeah. Oh, he came home with swag that day. He came home with this signed jersey. He came home with hat, scarf. I'm pretty sure a bunch of drink coasters. There was a calendar. There was all sorts of stuff that he came home with. It was hilarious. I was just like, good for you.
Yeah, I know, because Caroline would have been about 7 or 8, and for some reason. She couldn't stay at home that day when I was on a press jaunty, and I went to this racetrack, and it was run by Trust, and at that time, Trust were the sponsors of Jos Verstappen, the dad, and Elizabeth fell off of. She wasn't allowed to go in the garages because it was too noisy, so one of the press girls said, "Elizabeth, do you want to come with me and ride? Can she ride a motorbike, Dad?" So I went, yeah, she already does. And she got on these little Honda 50 things, which were actually for the drivers' families. And she fell off the darn thing. And Jos Verstappen saw her do it. And he said to me, bring her round to the trailer. So we go round to the trailer. And he said, Elizabeth, you did really good. You got the bike up and you carried on to the end of the race. Well done. And she was like, oh, wow, this is really cool. And he gave her a Jos Verstappen signed baseball cap. And she's still got it. And
That's very cool.
yeah, it's going to be worth money, that.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be worth money. All these things are worth money. You got to just hang on to them all. I bought a Woody, Sheriff Woody from Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
I bought him he's with his, with the proper doll with the ripcord and the stuff that he has all these sayings and whatnot. I bought it in Disneyland when we were there last, when we were in the States last, and it's in its box.
Yeah.
And I actually bought it for Hunter, but then when I got it home, and he was so little when I bought it, I thought I'll give it to him when he's a bit bigger. And now I'm like, you know what? I think I'll hang on to this because it's in its box.
Well, actually, I would say it's part of his inheritance now.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to him so he can destroy it.
No.
He can have it later.
Yeah, absolutely.
He can have it later. I'll give it to him when he's 18.
Actually, I won't tell you what shop it was, Rach, but you know it's Black Friday.
Yes.
Right. So Martina sends me a picture of this doll in a shop. And I'm going, oh my Lord, it's going to be a fortune. I'm talking carefully so in case she needs to get rid of somebody out the way. Anyway, this particular doll walks, talks, and its hair grows.
Yep.
You know the type of thing, don't you?
I do.
Dresses and everything. You'll never ever believe the Black Friday price.
What was it?
$19.99.
You're kidding.
Nope.
So hang on, 19.99 euros.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah. It's about £6 English.
Yeah.
$9.90.
Oh, that was good. What a find.
I know. I wish it was me that did it, but it wasn't me. But never mind. But a good warning here: be careful with Black Friday. Not everything you see on sale is a sale price.
No, because oftentimes what they'll say, it's 50% off because they've marked it up to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. It's bonkers.
It's crazy.
Bonkers.
It's crazy. You're actually better off to wait. Don't go when everybody's rushing through the doors because that's when they're going to get you. So wait until and they keep things around because there are certain things that people just overlook or don't bother.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always get a good ticket item. A couple of days later, but also
post Christmas.
Wait for Boxing Day.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time.
I know that a lot of you guys who are listening to us don't have Boxing Day, but the day after Christmas is Boxing Day, and that's when we have our sales on.
Yeah, and there are sales here post Christmas anyway. They're just sort of different terminology that goes with them, and you can get amazing bargains then. Absolutely phenomenal.
You can.
And the other thing I'd always say to people, it's like mobile phones. If you know that Rach telephones are bringing out a new model on February the 27th, don't worry about it. You wait till the 28th and you buy the last year's model. It'll be a fraction of the cost. All the bugs are out of it. It'll work pretty much the same as the other one. And you'll save yourself oodles of dollars and pounds and euros and have a lovely phone for another year.
You just get the one that you didn't get last year.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. We've got time for a couple of more, Rach, because we've nearly run out of time.
Okay, nearly run out of time. All right, well, let's talk about a very important one then. Let's talk about Cancer Awareness Day.
Yes, please.
So it was weird today because I got a text message, and I get very few text messages. And when I do, they're usually of this is the sort of text an old person would get variety.
Yeah.
And today I got a reminder that I have to have a mammogram.
Oh, right, you should.
So, yes, and everybody should just be very hyper aware of themselves. And if you are of an age where you have to start getting tested regularly for something, if you need a prostate exam, if you need a mammogram, if you're due for a colonoscopy, any of those things, you must attend to these things because early detection is key. Early detection is key
Yes.
with these things. You must always be very vigilant. You know, ladies have to be vigilant with themselves. Gentlemen, I know you have an aversion to going to doctors, but go. It's these tests that you have to have. They're not pleasant. Nobody goes because they're having a great time, and if they are going because they're having a great time, they clearly need to be institutionalized. So
Yes.
it's moments of time. It's a couple of moments of time, and otherwise, what would it cost you if you don't check? You don't know you're sick, which means nothing can be done until it's way too late.
Yeah, I mean, the other week
please be aware.
I was confused, Rach, to be honest, because I'm having so many tests post nearly curling my toes up. And one of them was, what was it, a neurologist, because obviously there was a lack of oxygen at some point. And I went there, not only is she a neurologist, but she's classified as one of the top doctors in Slovakia vis-a-vis diabetes.
Right.
So I've gone, all right, I need you to get another MRI scan. Oh, no, I don't like MRI scans because I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, they're not pleasant.
No, they're not. So anyway, I've got to go next Tuesday morning. And she said, I need you to take these tablets until I get the results back, which is another tablet to take. But she said, looking at your legs, because I've got stereotypically dark legs like diabetics get, and I often get water blisters on them because of the nerve endings being damaged. And she actually said to me, don't worry, we can fix this. What?
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And Michael, on the 18th of November, he has to go and get a vaccination for pneumonia because his lack of immune system, because of the tablets he's taken for his skin. I know.
He should also investigate and ask his doctor if he should have a shingles vaccine.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because everybody should. We know I've had it a couple of times and it's horrendous. So don't always, if you're over 50, sorry about our young people listening.
Yes.
We've gone into old people territory. But, even young people, please be aware of the fact that, especially if you live somewhere like I do, please be mindful to get your skin checked.
Yes.
Skin cancer is also, a scourge and is very horrendous and dangerous and awful.
Little melanomas.
Yeah, so everybody needs to be hyper aware of the things, not hyper aware and, oh my God, this is going to kill me. It's not. It's just you need a clean bill of health all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got time for a very quick one more. Very quick.
Well, it's Children's Book Week, not just the day, but the week.
Oh, Elizabeth loved books.
Yes,
Mania.
and as she should, because, you don't. So we need to have Elizabeth loving books. So if you and you know what, kids are funny about Christmas presents. I know they are. But I've found more and more in recent years, more and more of the little kids I know want books as presents. Yeah,
and the other one that's got Elizabeth really into books is one of those things with what I call a magic pen. And you push the pen and it either sings or, depending on how you set it up, tells you the names of animals and blah, 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 blah. And she's got like a mini suitcase full of them, which is so heavy. She goes, Daddy, help, because she can't list it up. And actually, that's got her so into books. Not just Slovak books, has to be said. She'll sit when I read her an English book as well. So she
good.
She just loves books. And I think that's a wonderful thing. We got to go, Rach.
Oh, already?
Yeah. It's time to say goodbye, Rach.
Oh, goodbye, Rach.
Okay. And goodbye, Eric, as well. And we will finish with a little bit of the lovely Axel, as always. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for your comments. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.